Chris Ramsey here, head of DB Endgame at Barnett Waddingham, with my thoughts on the recent market turmoil and what it all means for trustees and employers. Well, what a turbulent few months it's been. Gilt yields had been rising gradually since the start of 2022, but nothing really prepared the industry for the extreme volatility that we saw in September and October. We saw long-term gilt yields seesaw as the markets reacted to the mini budget, to concerns around LDI strategies and the Bank of England's intervention. At their peak, long-term gilt yields reached 5.2%, which is around 4% higher than at the start of the year. So really incredible levels of volatility. Thankfully, yields have now stabilised, which gives trustees and employers time to reassess and ask the question, where do we go from here? So what should you be doing? Well, my top tips would be, first of all, reassess where you are. Many schemes are now much better funded than they were a year ago, and much closer to buyout than they were a year ago. For example, the average FTSE 100 scheme now expects to get to buyout in around 6 years, compared with 11 years just a year ago. But this will vary an awful lot from scheme to scheme. So I advise a scheme whose funding level is now about 10% better than it was at the start of the year. But I've also seen another scheme whose funding level is about 10% worse than at the start of the year. So it's really important to find out what the position is for you. Secondly, I'd consider whether your long-term strategy still makes sense now. For example, if you're much better funded now, you may be taking more risk than you need to. So do you need to review that investment strategy? Or if you're much nearer buyout than you were, do you need to start getting your data and your documentation buyout ready so that you are ready to transact if an opportunity arises? And finally, rethink your monitoring. So we've all seen in the last few months how volatile markets can be. And volatility can present short-lived opportunities for schemes. So opportunities to de-risk your investment strategy and opportunities to do a buy-in, for example. The best way to capture those opportunities is to think through the what-ifs in advance. Discuss them amongst the trustee board, discuss them with the employer, so that you all are coming from the same place when that opportunity arises. And if you combine that with an effective monitoring framework like our Illuminate Monitor system, then you really are in a very good place to be able to capture those opportunities. I hope you found that all those thoughts helpful. If you'd like to discuss any of those issues, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me, or you can visit our website and read a lot more about our DB Navigator approach to journey planning. I hope you have a good day.